Some might describe them as cute, cuddly, and loving animals. Others might describe them as mean, scary, and dramatic animals. You're either a cat lover or you're a cat hater. However, they are living and they deserve a right to live. With the increase of the banning of decline cats in the United States, I wanted to bring awareness to the pros and cons. Everybody deserves a right to opinion in the United States, but I also believe they deserve a right to have knowledge to back those opinions up. Cats may not be important to everyone, but they are important to me. And that is why I want to bring awareness to the pros and cons. However, first I want to bring awareness to the current regulations of declawing cats in the United States. According to the New York State Senate, New York was the first state to ban the declawing of cats in May of 2019. In this, they prohibited the ability of a vet or any other person to perform an onyectomy. An onyectomy is the same thing as declawing cats. There are some exceptions to the Senate bill, which one exception is for therapeutic purposes. For therapeutic purposes like an infection in the claw or diseases. Another thing stated in this bill is there's a civil punishment for any person or vet up to $1,000 but not exceeding $1,000. Many states have followed in New York's footsteps, including Maryland. According to the Maryland Senate Bill 67, Maryland banned the decline of cats in their state. The District of Columbia also followed in their footsteps. According to the Council of District of Columbia on April 21st, 2023, it was illegal to declaw cats in the District of Columbia. Although there are only 3 right now that have banned it, many other states are following in their footsteps and have bills in place to ban them in 2024. With the increase of the banning of declawing cats in the United States, I wanted to be able to inform y'all about the pros and cons. So if there's a vote in y'all's state, y'all can use this knowledge to decide what y'all believe is right. First, I would like to inform you on the dangers of declawing cats because it can be inhumane if they are not kept inside, and it does pose an unnecessary risk to their health if undergoing surgery. According to the Paw Project, more than just the nail is declawed. It is actually the cat's toe that is amputated so it can fully declaw the cat because the cat's claw grows into the toe. There are also many complications that can be had, and the complications are not always noticed right away. Complications can be noticed up to months or even years afterwards. Lastly, this leaves them with no defense system. If someone is to get their cat declawed and they are let outside and they are no longer an inside animal, they have no defense system. Cats use their claws to climb trees, prey, and protect themselves by swatting their prey with their claws. Now that you know the dangers of declawing cats, I wanted to inform you on the pros of declawing cats. Declawing cats is a perfectly safe procedure if it is done right and if there are extensive interviews done to the owner before declawing the cats. According to the Belton Vet Clinic, there are 2 medically safe and approved ways: blade decline and laser decline. Also, if you did not know, most vets do extensive interviews before declawing cats. This is normal, and it is going through extensive interviews, making sure that the cat is going to stay inside, that the owner has no history with harming animals, and that it is going to be an inside cat. Also, if you are not familiar with cats, it is very normal for them to scratch and claw things. This involves scratching and ruining furniture, scratching humans and kids, and scratching other things. Because of this can cause a divide between the owner and the pet. Allowing for a decline of the animal will build a better relationship between the owner and pet and allow more cats to stay inside and not be released to the streets because they have a home. Now that you know the pros and cons of declawing cats, what would you do? Would you vote to declaw them or would you not vote to declaw them? It is not that the answer is not as black as white as you think it is, and that's why I wanted to inform you of the causes. With the increase of the banning of declawing cats, I think it is important that you knew this information so if a vote comes to your state, you are backed with knowledgeable information in order to make an informed decision. Whether you think cats are important or not, or you like them or not, it is important to know this information because they are living and they deserve a right to live. Now that you know this information, I'm glad that you can make an informed decision if you ever have to come to vote in your state, whether the banning of declawing cats or not.